How's everyone today? It's Tuesday. I have to keep reminding myself that. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Not sure what I got going on again here today, but that's okay. I do know I have pomegranate tea and a lemon lime liftoff. So that's my B12s, my vitamins, and my energy. And my focus for the day too. All the good stuff in there. All right, you guys, today we're going to talk about 8 health myths. I cannot say that word. This is going to be a fun one. 8 health myths, and we're going to bust them because they're just not right. Okay? So, the first health myth that we're going to talk about is that egg yolks are bad for you. No, they're not. No, they're not. So, the egg yolk, obviously, is the yellow center of an egg, right? Hang on a second, you guys. Pause. Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, so I was thinking about all this stuff last night, and I was like, where do all these come from? Who starts all these crazy rumors? Like, why do all these things come out? And I was thinking about kind of with the election, and there's like rumors on everything, and no one knows what to believe with this, that, and the other thing. There's just so much information coming at us all of the time. And if you know me, you know I like to simplify things. I don't like complicated things. So that's why I started reading through this. So I wanted to preface it with that. There's so much information out there, and if you get reading on one thing, you're going to believe this article and not this article and not, and it's hard to know what to believe, right? Yeah, so I was really excited when I found not just one, not just 2, but like 9 articles all saying the same thing. I was like, all right, we have some validation here. So anyway, that said, let's talk about these 8 health myths. First one, egg yolks are bad for you, but they're not. No, they're not. Busted. So the yellow center, right, is the egg yolk, like I said. It gets a bad rap. It just does. Some people are like, no, I only eat the liquid egg white part. And I do a lot of that as well, but I almost always throw 1 full egg in there too. Okay? So the myth is that the egg yolk can cause heart disease due to its bad cholesterol. It's actually loaded with HDL, which is the good cholesterol, and counteracts the effects of the bad cholesterol. Say what? The recommendation on several of the websites that I read said that for those who aren't allergic, it's actually at least 5 eggs a week. You're fine. It's great. And it is a really healthy, good snack. Okay. Or, meal. Number 7 of our 8 health myths is that you should remove sugar entirely from your diet. No. Some sugar is okay. There's different types of sugar, right? So the natural sugar that's found in fruit, vegetables, like dairy or grains, whatever, any sugar that's found in those is generally a good sugar. It's found in whole foods. So it's not the use of actual sugar that's the problem. I think what they've defined, they said it's the misuse of the sugar that's the problem. So their misuse examples were sodas, sweets, sugary cereals, flavored yogurts, and like sports drinks. Tons of added bad for you sugar in those things. So something to keep in mind, a teaspoon of sugar, just a teaspoon, is 4 grams of sugar. 1 serving of cereal has 12 grams of sugar, which is equal to 3 teaspoons. So you're literally taking 3 teaspoons and dumping it into your sugar. Now, a 10-ounce can of soda, which I don't know anyone who has a 10-ounce can, so let's go 20-ounce bottle of soda, has 80 grams of sugar. 80 grams of sugar, you guys. That's 20 teaspoons in a 20-ounce in a 20-ounce sugar, in a 20-ounce soda. Frickin' that's a lot of teaspoons of sugar, you guys. And it's all the added stuff. So if you can stay away from the added sugars, the misuse, as they call it, that's ideal. Okay? Number 6. is that weight training makes you bulky and manly. No, it doesn't. You can pick up some weights. Ladies, you can pick up some weights. It really is, like, I heard that so many times when I first started on this health and wellness journey of mine 6 years ago. Like, oh, I don't want to start lifting weights because I'm just going to bulk up. I mean, that takes a lot of freaking work to look like that. And if you see people that are like super, super crazy, they're probably on some sort of steroids. So it's an enhanced look, we'll say. Not to say that women can't get super, super ripped, because we can. For instance, like some of the females that are in like those body shows, yeah, they can do that all natural. I know a couple girls on my Facebooks that do it, and they look phenomenal, you guys, without the use of steroids, without the use of all that kind of crap. But in general, that takes a lot of dedication and a lot of work. If you're just lifting weights a couple times a week, you're not gonna like bulk up and look manly, so to speak. Okay? It doesn't. Females, we have less testosterone. It's hard to make that look happen. Okay. Anyway, so weight training does not make you look bulky and manly unless you're working your complete ass off and you're going for that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. The myth is that you should work out for at least an hour a day. You don't have to work out an hour a day to get the benefits, right? Regular exercise, great health benefits, but fitting in a workout every single day and for an hour is often not feasible. It's not even really recommended. Like, you need a rest day, for one. And an hour, even though it's, a small percentage of your day, you don't need to do it for a full hour. Even if it's a 15-minute walk, you guys, around the block, around a lake, around a pond, whatever. Don't cheat your body of moving just a little bit because you think you don't have enough time for a full workout. The benefits of even 15 minutes of walking is awesome. Okay, so don't listen to that myth. Number 4 is that larger people cannot be healthy. Bullshit. I know some larger people that are way healthier than some skinny people. Yep. I think in our society, we often connect weight with health. That really does miss the point. I think we've developed also like a fear of like being fat. We hear it all the time on the social medias, on the freaking TV, on everything. And a lot of people that are larger can be discriminated against, which breaks my heart. So I think we need to stop focusing fully on weight. We need to focus on like positive health behaviors, right? And along with how we treat people in general and their bodies. I think feeling fat is far worse than being fat. You have the emotional baggage kind of that comes along with that. And so being on the receiving end of it, I think, being made fun of, being bullied, I think that can have some devastating mental health issues. I don't know if you guys feel me on that, but the myth that larger people can't be healthy is just BS. Complete bullshit. Okay? Moving on. Number 3 is that crunches give you a six-pack. Yeah, dude, I'm going to get a six-pack. I'm just going to do a bunch of sit-ups. It's going to be great. No, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, if that's what you're trying to do, stop. It's not going to work. Reconsider what you're doing, okay? Building core strength with specific ab exercises, awesome. That's totally great. But if you have a layer of fat covering your six-pack, you're never going to see the six-pack. And that's often the case with a lot of people who work out. You're ripped. You just have some layers of fat to get through, right? And you can't target fat on your body. You just have to eat healthy. You just have to eat a better nutritional based diet, full of proteins and vegetables. If you've ever heard the phrase, like, you can't outwork a bad diet, this is a prime example of that. You can't outwork a bad diet. So if you're shooting for a six-pack, that's great. You have to get in the gym, but you also have to get in your kitchen. Yeah. So crunchies don't give you a six-pack. So if that's what you're working on, stop. All right. Number 2 on our 8 health myths busted this morning is that eating before bed makes you overweight. No, it doesn't. If you're hungry before bed, you should eat before bed. Also, if you haven't gotten all your calories in for the day, if you haven't gotten all your protein in for the day, eating before bed is totally acceptable. That's great. Like, there's no magic hour, like you should stop eating after 7 p.m. if you go to bed at 10 p.m. Like, there's no magic hour for any of that. But what you want to avoid doing is overeating throughout the day, right? And eating junk food, like, period. So in general, we just happen to eat more junk food in the evenings. That's just a general statement. So if you're feeling hungry before bed, again, don't starve yourself. Just have a small protein snack, some veggies probably. And yeah, I mean, even like a protein shake would be really, really good. As long as you stay on track, like, for the day, 24-hour period, with your calories, eating something before bed's not going to, like, hamper any of your goals. It's just not. So if you're hungry before bed, eat before bed, but make sure it's protein-based snack. Okay. And the number 1 health myth in our top 8 is that starving yourself is an effective way to lose weight. No, stop starving yourself. It's horrible for you, and it does nothing. It absolutely does nothing. So significantly cutting down the number of calories you consume in a day, like, it might seem like it makes sense, right? Because calories equals weight, right? So 3,500 calories is going to gain you a pound. However, so if you're like, I'm just going to eat 500 calories every single day and I'm going to lose a ton of weight. Okay, you might lose some weight. Yeah, you will lose some weight. But for one, your body holds on to the fat. Your body holds on to a bunch of things because it thinks it's in starvation mode, right? It's going back like 500 years, or if not more, and saying that, like, oh my gosh, I don't have any food coming in right now. I need to, like, have my reserves, right? It's a life-saving, like, trying to save your life mechanism that our bodies do. So, I can't remember what I was just going to say. However, a radical shift in your eating can lead to the exact opposite result, right? So what's going to happen is eventually, like, okay, you can do that for 10 days, let's say. You're going to get real hangry. You're going to get emotional. Your shit's going to hit the fan. You're probably going to binge eat quite a bit. So it really has an opposite effect. It's not long lasting. It's not sustainable. Yeah. So what's the opposite of that is eating a good, healthy, like, caloric appropriate diet, right? They always talk about this is based on a 2,000 calorie diet. 2,000 calories is way too much for most humans on a regular basis, day in, day out. My normal calories is between 1,200 and 1,500 a day, and I work out several times a week. I'm pretty active, so you probably need fewer calories than you think. However, starving yourself into losing weight is not going to get you anywhere. So stay away from that. Don't do that. So those are 8 myths that have been busted now. So rest assured, I got you. Yeah, I got you guys. If you want to work with me closely on your nutritional habits, head over to rootdownwellbeing.com. I would love to work with you. Yeah, we can go through this and bust some myths together. But it's so hard to say, you guys. Try saying it right now. All right, well, happy Tuesday. I hope this was helpful. And I hope to talk to you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.